I was watching a little bit of it. I saw what's it called? It was an own goal.
Yeah, it's not own goal now. It's like Jody Alba they gave the goal to Jody Alba
Ah, okay,
because like the shot was on target. So
right.
I was watching from a link, but just disappeared again. Just
That's right.
so how are you doing, man? Everything good? How's your work
Yeah,
and everything?
yeah. Work at the moment's just the usual. Really, the market at the moment is quite difficult. So works it's going okay, but yeah, I've been the Euros has been my sort of my outlet. It's my relief
Oh,
for the past few months, for the past month or so. It's been yeah. I think it's given people something to watch as well, given the the
yeah,
whole pandemic and stuff is keeping people occupied.
yeah, man. That's why we love this game and everything, and
Yeah.
it's just so sorry about like the last time, like yeah, it was the whole storm came in. It's still raining. I don't know when the storm will come. So I hope it doesn't come right now. So I'm
Yeah,
all
no
in
worries,
for it.
no worries. It sounded pretty. A storm's quite common where you are.
Um, not really, but no, this season it's just the past 2 years. It's just been like yeah, it's just been
Yeah,
common.
yeah, yeah.
Everything is like okay. So like coming to the like Euro fantasy, So like
Yeah,
how was your match day this round of 16 and this quarterfinal transition? Because for me like half the team was
uh,
gone
I think the
after round of
yeah
16. Half my team was
my
gone.
my yeah my I think my round of 16's not been great either. I can't. I'm trying to look now. I'm trying to. My computer's been a bit slow. I'm trying to load up my team. I think I scored like 50 points or something, but my rank went down. I think I'm
Oh,
ranked at like 80,000 now. So, and I was ranked to like 20. So it was a pretty bad week, but I've not taken any hits. Like, I've still got like three players who aren't starting, or three or four
hmm,
players who aren't starting, but I'm not, don't want to take any hits. So my strategy for this week has just been to try and get players in who I think will make the final.
hmm.
Um, so I don't have to make too many transfers and, mess around too much. So not a good
Okay.
week last week. Yeah, I scored 50 points. I think my captain, Benzema captain, pretty much saved me. Um,
Oh yeah.
so I got quite lucky with that. But quarterfinals, my team is basically Immobile, um, Harry Kane, Moreno, who's actually on the bench,
Hmm.
Sarabia, Kevin De Bruyne, Insigne, Berardi, Spinazzola, and Donnarumma. And then on the bench, I've got Pickford and Damsgaard.
Oh, it's still pretty good. Wow.
Yeah, the only
Okay,
players that
nice
I've
pick, man.
the only players that I've got who are out of the tournament are Gosens, Dumfries,
Hmm.
Pavard, and Kimpembe. But the thing is,
Okay.
obviously, Kevin De Bruyne might not start, so he's a bit of a risky one. But yeah, hopefully it's okay. I mean, I think as the tournament goes on, the points ceiling goes lower, I guess, because more people will be struggling to get points. So I guess it's just about scoring above the average, really. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so as long as you can do that, you'll still go up in rank. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, I mean, what about your team? How's your team looking?
Oh my god, just yeah, I was not pretty happy with the team though. It scored 58, but still, now my half my team is gone. It's like
Hmm.
three from France gone, and
Yeah,
Netherlands I chose like three players, Wijnaldum, Depay, and Dumfries. So they
yeah,
gone, and
yeah.
one more was there. I forgot them. That seven players were gone. I was looking like what the. When Netherlands lost that game, I was pretty shocked, to be quite honest. You know,
Yeah,
the
Czech play.
Yeah, France. That was a pretty good game, the France and Switzerland game.
Yeah, yeah,
But the
definitely.
Netherlands one was pretty disappointing for me. So this time I went with like sorry, I already forgot who my win was. Let me check. I went with Raheem. Yeah, Raheem Sterling. He's
Yeah,
pretty good, I think. And and Damscott and John Stones. So three of them. I didn't get any minus ones,
Yeah.
because we don't know how it's gonna go. It's pretty risky. So this is like I love Euro fantasy to be quite honest. It's pretty unpredictable.
Yeah.
Even though I'm on the other side of it, I'm getting it hard into the stick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like I feel it's like pretty fun.
It
It's
is,
very
isn't it?
unpredictable. Yeah, man, very unpredictable. And plus, like once your prediction is wrong in this knockout stages, and you're in the back foot so much,
Yeah.
you don't get the chance.
Yeah.
But I love it. This one.
Yeah, it's interesting, is it? This style of uh, fantasy football is quite different to the usual, and it's more.
Mm.
I don't know. It feels like it's just a bit more. There's a lot more going on because the games are much more frequent. Like the
Yes.
changes are so much. You can make so many more changes. Like there's a lot more. There's a lot more activity and less waiting around. So I find
Yes.
that's quite fun. Um, and also it's tournament style football, especially when the team you're rooting for is still in the tournament as well. I was so happy when England beat Germany. I was absolutely over the moon
Yeah.
because it's like there was so much pessimism around the England
Mm.
team and like especially around Southgate. People after the Scotland game, they were calling for
Yeah.
Southgate to be sacked. And then now all of
Yeah.
a sudden everyone's like, "Oh, it's coming home. Southgate's a genius." Do you know what I mean? Like people have done a 180 now, and it's like, I'm kind of hoping that regardless of what the fans' opinions are, that they'll still play good football, whether they're supportive or not supportive. So I'm hoping they'll just stay consistent. But I'm very hopeful. I think we've got a good draw here. I just hope we don't underestimate Ukraine and the so-called lesser teams. I hope we don't underestimate them.
Yeah. Because this is turning out to be the tournament of underdogs. Yeah. Pretty like
Exactly. Yeah.
awesome. It's
Exactly.
gonna be like.
And if you look at the other
Yeah.
side of the draw, I mean, Spain, Belgium, and Italy, they're
Mm.
all like three of the top teams. So it's like they're on the same
Mm.
side of the draw. So only one of them can make the final. So that means
Yes.
there's a very good chance of an underdog even winning the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if England go
Unless.
out,
Mm.
then that means there's a very good chance of either Ukraine or Czech or Denmark potentially even winning it, which is crazy. I don't see that happening, but it's interesting.
The team like from the underdog side, the team I really root for is for Denmark.
Yeah,
They're really motivated. They're really doing some like courageous stuff, man. Just playing out of the skin. Just
exactly.
unbelievable. But
They're,
I want Belgium to win because after this, it's the golden generation after all. If they,
yeah, I don't know.
it's hard to win. If it's hard to root for them after this.
I'm not a big fan of Belgium. I don't really like the way they play
Yeah.
football. I think they're a bit like, just find them a bit boring to watch. They've not really got any kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like they're a very bland team. Like they always kind of make it to the semis and then kind of go out. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing too much about them. But at the moment, I still like to watch Italy. I think Italy, they just play such attractive football. Like it's just so nice to
Yeah.
watch. I've still got them as my favourites. I personally think it'll be an Italy-England final. That's what I'm betting on, and I'm probably betting that Italy will probably win it. I'm still going with that, but you never know. After tonight, I could be wrong.
But yeah, Belgium. I don't know. I just want because of Kevin De Bruyne. He's such a good player. I
Yeah,
just
that's
want
true.
him like to win at least one Euro, and this team has got it. So man,
Yeah,
that's why I was rooting for this guy. Italy, when you see Italy's game, it's like wow, the positional play, the way they just flow the ball from like one position to other. That's just amazing. They played amazingly.
yeah,
Every pass is like it's for a reason. Every pass they give is for a reason. It's a team effort. So
yeah,
that's Italy has when this tournament started, I didn't think Italy was that much of a threat. And when I saw the first game, it was like wow, just brilliant. Mancini did a really good job.
yeah.
Belgium. Then the other one, the Spain. Even I don't like the Spain's game. So they play very possession type game. So sometimes this is when I'm watching at night. It's sometimes it's just boring.
Yeah, it's a good way to get you to sleep.
Okay, yeah. So like, yeah. What's your prediction this time? This match, these two matches. Spain, of course, Spain and this Switzerland. Spain has scored one goal. They're playing very well.
Yeah,
They're almost covering one side of the pitch very much. So I think it would be Spain for this one, right? Spain
yeah,
versus Switzerland, and
yeah.
the other one is Belgium and Italy. Who you got? Belgium, Italy.
I've gone for Italy on that one. I did a video on last night, and I predicted Spain to beat Switzerland and Italy to beat Belgium. And then obviously for the
Oh,
match tomorrow, I've got Denmark to win and England to win. So that's my predictions. But you never know with this tournament. You never know what's going to happen with this tournament.
yeah. That's yeah. That's what you hope, yeah. Even I hope like England. I feel bad for England every time. Just I just think they should win like most of the times, and I just want them to win at least one time, like they win in cricket. That this time
Yeah,
they won one time. Although I think it's the cricket match that should have been drawn. They should have gone for both the teams, but still, man, I was happy for England. They've always been like a good team, but not there. And this time, like maybe it's coming. It's coming home, maybe.
yeah. Well, a lot of it's just like playing as a team. Like you can have great
Yeah,
individual players, but if you don't have any chemistry between the players, then you don't win. And
yes,
also
yes.
like the mentality of the players as well. Like I feel like in the past, a lot of England teams have been quite mentally weak or fragile. Like they let the press get to them too much, or they let the fans get to them. But like this team, I think like the mental strength, a lot of that comes from Gareth Southgate. I think he's got a really good mentality, and also I think he plays the players who fit well in terms of form and also in terms of like tactics. I think he doesn't let like egos get involved. Do you know what I mean? Like he doesn't just play all the best player, like play their best players. He plays the team that he thinks is going to win the game, and the system's going to win the game. So I quite like that because that means you're playing to try and win as a team, and you care more about
Yeah.
playing well rather than just playing your top players. Like people were like, oh, he needs to play Mount, Grealish, he needs to play Sancho, and like just every single attacking player you can think of, and like just have one holding, because that's all people want to see. They just want to see attacking football, but that's not what wins games, I don't think. So,
Yeah,
especially
so
in tournaments.
just putting the team first.
Yeah, exactly. And in tournaments like Portugal, when Portugal won the Euros, they didn't play attractive football. They played like park the bus, get one goal. Just basically they just get results. You know what I mean? And same
Yeah.
with France. Like they didn't play attractive football during the World Cup. They just somehow managed to get the win. And a lot of that is playing well as a team and having like good team mental strength. So
Yeah. So true. Yeah. Even like the Spain World Cup.
I think that's what like in the World Cup, we could have easily gone out to Colombia, completely bottled. Like the England teams of old would have bottled that game and like crumbled under the pressure. And the same
Yeah.
with Sweden, we would have crumbled under the pressure. But these teams, the team we've got now, seems to be able to handle pressure and a bit better. So I'm hoping that will get us through to the final at least.
Plus, like the English media, they just hype the team so much for no reason.
Yeah,
It puts so much pressure on the team. I
yeah,
feel like even within the tournament or the matches started, there's so much pressure.
yeah, exactly,
Like sometimes I feel like I leave them alone. Just let them settle in first. So
exactly.
such a
Yeah,
good team.
it's the same
Okay,
with.
so
Sorry, go on.
sorry.
I was going to say it's the same with English players as well. When an English talent is coming up, like they're young and they're coming up and coming, the English media
Yeah,
hype them up so much that they put so much pressure on them, and then they always end up underperforming. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that with like Ross Barkley, like Rashford, like just there's so many players that they've hyped up, and they end up underperforming because there's so much pressure. Sorry. What were you going to say?
Yeah, so like that's what I was saying. It's just too much pressure for even the younger lads. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah,
The younger lads. They need some time to really groom in and really just they need to spend some time in the dark. This is all light at the beginning of the tunnel. So there should still be some darkness at least, so that they can really practice and really groom their skills. They've been
yeah,
in the spotlight for like no reason for some time. Yes, they're talented, but they need time. Every talent needs some polishing, right?
yeah.
Okay, so like I'll let you enjoy the game. So like that's it for today. Like we'll do it the next time, the next match day.
Yeah. Sounds good. I was going to quickly ask as well. Do you play Fantasy Premier League?
Yes, I do play.
Okay, cool. Well, when I guess when this is finished, I'm going to be
Yeah,
starting to do some videos on Fantasy Premier League and doing some videos on that. So we could do a podcast on that and and have a quick
yeah,
sort of run.
sure, sure,
So
man, sure.
awesome. Okay, well I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Yeah, sure. So let's enjoy the game, man.
All right, enjoy the game.
Thank you very much.